Welcome to Crow and Klein here today with a daily dose of energy for you. And today with the Akashic Tarot, we have the Seven of Scrolls, Intricacies and Industries. But it came out in reverse. Okay, so basically in reverse, it's expressing that things aren't moving fast enough for us. Okay, the outcome, or you might be attached to an outcome. Things are, how do I say this? You might be too urgent about something. You may not want to deal with the particulars. So it really is asking you to just kind of slow down a little bit and not act out of haste. Okay. I mean, if you're not willing to be patient with the process, you could actually collapse what it is you're trying to build before it can get to fruition. Okay? So bring a little joy into the steps now. Focus on the intricacies and trust that even the smallest little things that you're doing are actually going to create success. Okay? So slow down. Don't push. Take a deep breath and just understand that sometimes the way things have to unfold require more patience of us, maybe than what we initially have. And I can totally get into this energy today. So, okay, that's the card. So let's go ahead and tap into this a little bit. It's asking us, once again, just to be patient. Ooh. See, it kind of makes me mad. This card is making me mad. All right, I have the golden wheel because it's my harsh truth, and I'm feeling like we need a little harsh truth today. I guess. Anyway. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you being on this journey with me, and I am so honored to be on it with you and to be able to bring you these messages. Thank you for liking, subscribing, viewing, sharing, all of those delicious things. All of my information is in the drop down if you'd like to explore a little more. And let's get into this. Yeah, the energy today is a little wild. It's definitely a bit of a roller coaster energy. I've been in it for a couple days now, and yeah, it's a lot. Okay, everybody just take a deep breath. Whew, let it go. All right. Welcome to your tower moment. Holy cannoli. Really? Okay, yeah, so by pushing things and being too hasty, you could burn it down all on your own, right? I'm going to be a little cheeky with my energy today. The energy is cheeky. All right. Yeah, there's a lot of conflict. There's conflicted energy. Either it feels to me like especially with the intricacies and industry card in reverse, that this is really a battle that you're having with yourself. Okay? Things aren't moving fast enough. You're working. They're not moving fast enough. This is the energy you're in. Okay. If we can't calm it down a little bit and be patient, we might blow it up on our own. So this feels to me like a lesson today in this energy. Yeah, keep in mind, stand your ground, okay? Which is interesting because the wands are a really fast moving energy, right? And it's asking us to slow down. So, like in this particular card, what I'm drawn to is the fact that he's just standing there. He actually got a smile on his face. Heavily protected. Hand on the hip. Yeah, this is a card of persistence, okay? So keep going the course. Just remember not to push things. I mean, if they're not ready to unfold, they're not ready to unfold. And we can damage things if we force it, okay? We don't want to force it because we want this extraordinary success that comes with being patient. Okay, lovely Tower. I don't know if this is my energy I'm feeling or yours. Holy, whoo, all right. Yeah, so this definitely is something that is a wish or a dream of yours, okay? And you've got to, I mean, the energy is saying you've got to just be patient because it's coming. This is important stuff for you, okay? Even with this Tower. And maybe, you know, your approach has got to change. Maybe that's what the Tower is all about, is falling into patience. Falling into patience. Five of Wands. Five of Wands. Five of Wands. Yeah, you are in your stubborn energy. I love the Queen of Wands, though. Very independent, stubborn, creative, fiery, juicy, okay? This is also in your energy. And I like it because there is a stubbornness to it, but there's also a confidence that whatever it is that you're doing is turning out, right? Even as we're feeling this conflict, we're here. So, okay, I feel a little bit better about this. Okay, I mean, to me, it says you're doing the right thing, right? Yeah. Four of Wheels is Four of Pentacles. That's holding on. You might be holding on to something too tight. You know, maybe the sort of urgency you have with our card in reverse today is maybe it's monetary. Maybe you're freaking out a little bit about money, you know, but keep in mind, you know, stay persistent because it's going to help in whatever this situation is with your finances, your material world, with your stability. Okay. Yeah. All right. I don't know why I knocked again. All right, let's get something for this Tower and the Star together. You know, the Tower is about redirecting us as well. So whether it's just redirecting, yeah, how you're handling the situation, or maybe, yeah, you're going to know what that means for you because every situation is different. So yeah, there's going to be some truth coming out around this Tower and these wishes, right? This is maybe directing us, you know, refocusing us on our wishes and our dreams. And there's a truth that's going to, a clarity that's going to come from this redirection. Okay. There's definitely coming. Wow. All right. Let's get one more for your energy. Very, very confident. Yeah, okay. Yeah. You're definitely going to be victorious in this if you can. Simmer down now. Okay. Look at the details. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, this is a divine redirection of either thought or wishes or dreams. Yeah, okay. Yeah, there's still something hidden. So it's interesting that we have the Ace of Swords coming out, which is, it's really kind of a divine clarity, right? And understanding. And then we also have the Moon, which is, there are still things about it that are hidden. This is about trusting the process. I have a dear friend, and whenever I get a little frenzied that things aren't going the way that I am working towards, she just says divine timing. That's all she says. Sometimes I'm like, yeah, you're right. Sometimes I growl a little bit. I get tired of hearing about divine timing. But this is really about trusting the process. And that's so hard sometimes, isn't it? To trust the process. Because sometimes, even when it looks like it's not happening, there are things, behind the veil that are working for us. Trust. Trust the process. Trust the process. Trust the process. Okay. Whew. I feel like, wow, that's a total shift of energy. I feel much calmer now. That's so wild. All right, that is your message. Thank you so much for being here. I hope this helps. I know sometimes these messages can, sometimes the messages make me a little cranky. So anyway, thank you for being here, and I will see you soon. Bye.